All right. So when you in the shower, bro, do you get in between the cheeks? See, be honest. Every time you get in the shower, do you get in between the cheeks?
Bro, I'm all in, bro. I'm all in.
You get in between the cheeks, bro?
Every time.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, bro.
You cap.
Listen, I use my loofah, right? To, you feel me, handle my lower extremities.
And you use that same loofah when you get back in the shower?
No, and then I use a washcloth to, you feel me, get
Oh
everything
my,
else.
I ain't never seen a washcloth. And
It's a washcloth in there right now. Go look at the washcloth.
you dirty, bro. Nah, I don't believe you, bro.
But wouldn't it be, even if I did, would it still be clean?
No, now I think you lying, bro. I think you lying.
But it's
Because why would
though.
you think that it's clean if you don't use?
No, I'm saying like I would still be able to use it for the next wash.
What? Oh, the loofah's clean. No, you're dirty, bro. You're dirty.
All right, whatever. Speaking of that, if I was any flavor, what do you think I look like I would taste like?
Chocolate.
Some delicious chocolate or like the bitter?
The dark chocolate that don't nobody want. The extra dark chocolate.
Whatever. I don't like this nigga sometimes, y'all. But what's going on, family? Welcome to the 81 West podcast, where we talk about anything and everything, but absolutely nothing at the same time. And we're the kings of conversation. So if you into a good chat or a steamy hot debate, come kick it with us. I'm your host, Culture. And to my left is this ugly nigga.
Oh, man. You know, I was about to say F you, but in the last podcast, we said I ain't cussing on here. But yeah, what's going on, family? It's Damir. Thank you guys for tuning into the 81 West podcast. From the beginning, I'm going to say leave a like, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. All that fun stuff. All of that is appreciated.
Don't forget to subscribe. Much mouth. Let's get into our sponsor right quick. I don't want to argue today. Let's get into our sponsor. South Jersey TV Mountain and Services. South Jersey TV Mountain is a company that is wide range in service despite the name. They service all of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. South Jersey TV Mountain is a proud black-owned company that takes great pride in their work and services they offer. South Jersey TV Mountain mainly mounts TVs for residential and commercial buildings, but also offers satellite dish removal, inside and outside wire cleanup, along with cable installation and more. Robert Bryant is the owner of the company and has been mounting TVs and doing cable installation for 5 years and will stop at nothing to make sure all customers are happy. I really like that. I think I like my ad voice. My ad voice is real professional, bro. I'm that guy. Like,
You the only nigga I know that gasses himself up to like this point. Like,
my
like
ad,
everything. Like, oh, I have an ad voice. Now you a voice actor. If you don't stop it,
facts, bro. Now I could be the new SpongeBob, bro.
stop it. That's a goat.
I could be the new bro. I could be a voice actor. I think I could do it. I could be a hand model.
Let me hear your best. Like, if you was a voice actor, you had an audition in an hour. What you got?
Give me a character.
You gotta create a character.
No, if I'm a voice actor, the character is already created for me. I'm just using my voice.
All right. Well, let's do Patrick.
Patrick? All right. Damn, I gotta think of one of Patrick's lines.
Oh man.
No, what did he say? He said, SpongeBob.
That sound like you though. That don't sound like Patrick at
Bro,
all.
sound like
You said SpongeBob.
he said, it's all right, buddy. Don't be sad. when they was raising the baby clam.
You ain't getting the job, bro. I remember the episode, but you ain't getting the job though.
Bro, I think I did a good job.
No, you sound like you. You said, don't be sad. You make your voice a little.
He said, don't be sad. Don't cry.
That's not it, bro. That's not it.
Bro, I definitely think I could be a voice actor, bro.
No, that's not it.
You're a hater.
Let me ask you something, bro.
All right. You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. All right, but look. Would you rather get your prostate checked or have your mouth wire shut for a year? Like, can't talk or nothing.
What? What does that mean?
Bro.
What does that mean?
Or you can't talk for a year.
Bro, that is so violating, bro. Yo, I'm definitely gonna have my mouth wired shut.
Oh no, bro.
Bro, I can text, bro. I can text.
Nah. You was not about to say that, bro. Look,
Yeah,
you sweating.
It was.
You sweating. You was not about to say that.
Made me nervous, bro. Like I was like, oh god, this guy's gonna violate me.
It's too many people watching for that one.
It's gonna violate me. Oh
There's
no.
too many people watching for that one. You knew you was gonna get your prostate checked. Just lube it up, doc. It's okay. Just lube it up.
All right, listen. I got $1 million for you. You naked at a wedding or naked at a funeral? Full hard on.
I think it'll be easier to explain at a funeral.
You have no respect for the dead.
But how much you say it was?
I got $1 million for you. You gotta be, and so listen, a full hard on too, rock solid.
What?
Yeah, nigga. You naked at a funeral or naked at a wedding?
Damn, I think I would probably have to say the wedding. Oh. Either way, you losing family and friends. Cause like, you hard for what? Dang,
rock solid, bro.
That's tough. You really can't explain it. You know what I mean? But at a wedding, you kind of like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean, they be dancing, and you know, you at least see a little cake.
But you're butt ass naked.
But I can say,
with a hard on.
But I can be like, yeah, because you know what I mean. Shorty over there, your friend was bouncing.
But you're butt ass naked. How do you explain that, bro? Cheeks and everything, bro. No socks on. The toes, your dogs is out.
I left my clothes. Oh, what I'm gonna say? This is tough. I'm gonna say, I don't know, bro. They gonna be like, he's smoking wet or something.
Facts.
This nigga think he on fire.
Fact, he's a...
Damn, I don't know, bro.
Dips, bro.
I think I would rather be butt naked. I won't have no excuse, bro. I'm just gonna be butt naked hard at a wedding than a funeral.
I think I would have picked wedding too, only because people are more like, it's gonna be easier to be forgiven because it's a wedding. Like everybody happy, everybody laughing, and people like genuinely are good spirits at wedding. But at a funeral, you always gonna be the guy that was butt ass naked at a funeral.
But what time at the funeral though? Cause you can come in at the open casket.
Oh no, you're there, bro. You're there.
Oh damn, yeah.
You're there till somebody kick you out.
The wedding. Till somebody kick you out.
Yeah. All right. So if you tuned in last week, you already know what just went on. That was our segment, Who Are You? Where we basically pick each other's brains and ask the most embarrassing, ridiculous questions that we don't expect each other to answer.
Well, we just found out who this guy is, you know, so he just...
First of all...
He claims he wipes his butt with the same rag and then get back in the shower and then...
I never leave the shower, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't
No,
leave
but you
the
get
shower.
back in the shower the next day and you use that same loofah?
Yeah.
On your same butt?
It's soap on it. It's clean.
No, it's not. It still got little... Dude, like, look at Lee's face. He's like, oh, hell no. He's like, hell no.
No, listen.
You're exposing yourself, bro. Who are you, bro? Who are you, bro?
Your loofah isn't clean because you only wash with water. That's what it is. You don't have no soap on that loofah. Lather up, nigga.
Stop, bro. No, you can't get out of it. You got tartar juice all over your back and butt, and it's just, nah.
Ooh, who are you? Who are you?
Who are you, bro? Let's get to the Throwback Thursday, man.
Throwback
this
Thursday. This segment is called Throwback Thursday, basically where I go back in time for a random year and pick some of the most not slept on events, but maybe I think
These ones, right? These ones that we have today definitely are not slept on.
they're definitely not slept on. I think that what these are kind of like reminiscing. This is a reminiscent, and I thought this was very fitting because this episode is all about music and all about artists. So I thought that this was very fitting.
Yeah.
Throwback
I'm excited for these ones. Go ahead.
Throwback Thursday.
Oh my goodness, this nigga, man.
Throwback Thursday. This year is 1996, and if you're a hip hop fan, you should already know what's going on. If you're a hip hop fan, there's so much happened in hip hop in 1996. You should know what's going on. But if you don't, February 13th, "All Eyes on Me" by Tupac Shakur was released.
All Eyes on Me.
Yeah. That song, I think that song was sampled by I've heard so many artists sample All Eyes on Me.
Wait, didn't Nas sample it?
Now I'm talking about like the actual like phrase, not the beat. The actual
Oh yeah,
phrase. All
Mary
Eyes on Me.
Fontaine.
Shout out to him.
Shout out Mary Fontaine.
Facts.
If you're listening, you know what I mean.
It was released on February 13th of 1996. It was the number one on the Billboard's Top 100 for 8 weeks straight.
Of course.
And to this day, it sold 6 million copies.
Of course.
What do you think about that, bro?
It's Tupac. I feel like if it was today though, he probably would sell more. Well, actually no. I feel like hip hop evolved so much further than that. I feel like Tupac at that time should have sold more.
So listen, and this is what
But then again, actually, my bad to cut you off. But then again, at that time, 6 million.
You real
copies,
chatty this episode.
6 million now because I'm thinking about it. Because you know I love Tupac.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
true.
my guy.
True.
That's my guy. But yeah, 6 million copies in 1996.
Yeah, and that's why I thought.
For 8 weeks. All right, that's my last time for real. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Get your shit off. I sit here and be quiet.
But my thing is, if you're gonna let me speak, I can ramble.
I'm gonna let you speak.
Tupac, that's the GOAT, bro. At that time, bro. Come on now, books, acting, good acting. We still watching Juice, and then you put out an album that goes #1 for 8 weeks. Who else did that? I mean, I ain't did my research, so don't roast me in the comment section. But come on, 8 weeks. But go ahead, I'm done now.
You better talk about me like this,
Pac is the GOAT.
nigga. You made me lose my train of thought. What I was going to say is the reason, and I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate the value of this 6 million copies because today, in the streaming world, artists that's popping hit 6 million in 2 weeks. But the reason why I think that's so important back in this time in 1996 was he was selling CDs.
Oh yeah.
So with his 6 million
true.
copies, it's 6 million hard copy CDs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's impressive, bro.
6 million people you got to go out and get you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's like you at home. That's a good point. You at home. Oh, the album came out?
Yeah.
Apple Music. Boom.
Yeah,
Apple, got it.
You get right on Apple Music, right on Spotify.
That's me.
But you had to get up, get out of bed, go to Walmart, go to Target, go wherever, and go get a CD. Were they still doing vinyls back then?
For sure.
A vinyl?
I don't think that they were popping, but they were like collectibles, things like that. Because I can go buy me a vinyl now. But as far as like, niggas wasn't playing like, on a little vinyl joint.
Yeah. So the story I found behind that album was that Tupac was facing 4 years in prison and decided to release this double album for Death Row Records as repayment to Suge Knight for putting up $1.4 million for his bond in 1996. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. So
I wonder how much he made off that album.
Way more than that.
Oh, okay.
Which I kind of think he was cheated. Like when you think about it, he was definitely cheated. Because niggas definitely still play that. And once, I think he was cheated because it was already sold 6 million copies. And then it kind of transitioned into the streaming world. Niggas still streaming
I was about to say that
album. You feel me? I don't know. Now, I don't know how much of the rights Tupac had owned and Suge Knight had owned or whatever. But
I think Suge had a lot of equity.
No, I'm talking about rights to the music. Like the rights to the album.
Yeah.
Because he released that album under Suge's name as repayment. So I'm thinking like, does he own 100% like all the masters, all the rights to the album, or either way somebody got paid?
Yeah.
Bang. My
Yeah. Whoever, bro, people still getting paid off this.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Pac family or whoever has his rights is getting paid forever.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you ever do like your research on hip hop, there's going to be a time where it's always going to root back to Pac and Big.
And it's only just one album.
Yeah.
Was Machiavelli bigger than that?
I don't think so.
And this was the final album before his passing, right?
Yup, because he died soon after this.
He died soon after 1996. Yep. All right, so the next throwback is Thursday. Huh?
Nah, you said Illuminati, so I meant Machiavelli.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what I mean?
Illuminati facts.
All through your body.
Go ahead, get your shit off, bro. Let me hear something. Let me hear your favorite Tupac line.
He said, what'd he say? fake hair, fake nails, fake eyes too. Something like that.
Are you lying? Are you really a Tupac fan?
Pac said that. He said fake hair, fake nails, fake eyes too.
I know he said it, but you don't remember the line.
Yeah, he said. So you bound. Wait, what was it? What's that song called? No, you know what I like? That's a thug's nature. That's a nigga nature. What else? One more. What Pac say? What did he say? Get money.
Yeah, bro. I was just about. I don't know if maybe it might be cliche, like, oh, that's everybody's favorite, but Hit 'Em Up is definitely my favorite. Like, when I listen to Hit 'Em Up in the car, bro, I immediately turn into it. First off, fuck your bitch, and then click you claim West Side to equip with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life.
Yeah, see, you know what I mean?
No, I was gonna vibe. Nah, that's my like, bro. I like what it turns me into. There's no song that powerful that I listen to besides the Party Mix, the DMX y'all gonna make me lose my, and that bitch like 6 minutes long too. But Hit 'Em Up and that one are the only two songs that actually have the power to put me in the entire, like, I literally have out of body experiences when I hear them songs. I be in the car throwing up gang signs and shit.
No, you don't.
You think not?
You want to know what gets me in that zone though?
What?
It's okay. So one, you gonna understand. The second one, you gonna be like, what? But one is Ether.
Okay. By
Nas.
Yeah.
That one. Oh man, that song never get old. And number
Fuck
two
Jay-Z.
is a song by
Not really.
You know He said, not really. Don't be mad at me, Hov, in a couple years when you see this. But
because you will see this.
You know, what's that song? It's called Emperor's New Dress by Panic at the Disco.
That's fuck.
I used to listen to that before wrestling match.
Start off. Give me one line from it. I remember. I know it. Come on, give me a line.
Fighters, keepers, losers, weepers. Yeah, that was my joint, bro. I used to before the wrestling match.
You introduced me to Panic at the Disco, and I've been a big fan ever since.
Yeah, I love Panic, bro. I love Panic. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't go wrong. Like, he's like, damn, I'm about to say something weird. I'm about to say he like Bruno Mars. But like, he is like Bruno Mars, but in a different world. I
don't see the comparison.
It's two different genres. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, as far as like the impact they have in their genres is like the same. Like Panic at the Disco is like Hov to his genre.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you like Hov is like to rap, and you got like, Bruno Mars to pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand that. Our second Throwback Thursday actually happened exactly 1 week after the release of All Eyes on Me. And that is Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, Uncle Snoop was acquitted of first and second degree murder charges February 20th of 1996.
It was a whole lot going on this year. It just was so much going on as far as music. This was like a lot.
Yeah, so what happened was Snoop was allegedly behind the wheel of the vehicle when his bodyguard shot and killed rival gang member Philip Wildemarion.
I think that's weird. No one says anything about it. I wonder like how he got off. Like
Johnny Cochran was his lawyer.
For real?
Was the lead lawyer. Yeah, in this.
Well, you know how that went out.
So, the jury was deadlocked. You know what that means?
I don't.
They couldn't come up with a decision. Like, they couldn't come up with a innocent or guilty John. So the jury was deadlocked, and Snoop was acquitted of all counts. So shout out to him, Snoop Lion.
Snoop is definitely lying.
What do you think about Snoop Dogg nowadays?
I think Snoop is entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I think as far as like...
What do you think of his music? The movie Bones, when I was younger, I don't know when that was released,
I remember that.
That movie scared the fuck out of me.
It did scare me too.
Still to this day, I'm afraid of maggots. There was one scene in the movie where like all these maggots was like falling out of the ceiling and shit. And like I was like 6. And still to this day, like I'm definitely afraid of maggots. So we're gonna have to do something about these flies.
I remember that movie, but I don't it didn't impact me in that way. Like, I'm free of maggots forever. No.
Oh, mommy ain't raised no punk. Huh?
Nah.
Mommy ain't raised no bitch.
I'll eat the maggots.
You're disgusting. All right. March 27th of 1996, we had the mad cow scare. And I feel like it's weird. Like, I feel like just yesterday everybody was talking about this shit. But it really was when we was younger. Like, we would hear all the time, mad cow disease, mad cow disease. But, like,
I don't remember this at all.
you don't remember anything about, like, mad cow disease? You never heard anybody say anything about mad cow disease?
Not at all.
Oh, well, yeah, March 27th of 1996, we had the mad cow scare. The European Union imposed a worldwide ban on all British beef. This ban lasted 10 years. In 2006, the ban was lifted and the distribution of British beef was allowed again. This infected meat claimed the lives of 4 million flocks of cattle, and 177 people died from this infected meat. And it was said that the outbreak started from farmers supplementing their feed with meat and bone meal, which basically was like dead animals just all mashed together. Sounds like hot dogs to me.
I did see how hot dogs was made on how it's made, John, but I don't remember seeing that was all.
I love hot dogs though, so I'm not gonna stop eating them.
So you are a glizzy gladiator? You just said that live?
Delicioso.
Oh my goodness.
I told you I could be a voice actor, bro.
Yo, what you having for dinner tonight, bro?
I'm having a delicious, succulent, juicy pork loin.
What is that? What's a pork loin? Tell him what's a pork loin.
I'm having a pork loin over some mashed potatoes with some string beans.
He's having some pork pea nanny is what he's having. Some pork pea sticks.
And it's going to be delicious.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Next.
Next. So that was Throwback Thursday, where we pick a random year and pull out some facts and some interesting events that happened during that year. If you got anything to add to that segment, talk to us in the comment section. We always read the comments. We appreciate every comment. So definitely hit us there. So here we are. Damn, that happened fast, bro. Like, I feel like we just like talked smooth into the talk. 81 West.
Yeah.
The thick of it. This is basically where, and if anybody that knows me, I love a good conversation. I love a steamy hot debate. I love just conversing with my peoples, educating them and them educating me. If you think you have something plausible to add to any debate that I'm in, I welcome you. You feel me? So this talk is about music. And by me being an artist, and Damir actually being an artist as well, I think it was very fitting, and we have so much to talk about to cover. All right, so boom.
He's eating a glizzy. He went to go get a glizzy and cooked it up. Don't try and hide it. Don't try and hide it. Glizzy gladiator.
Hey, yo.
Took a pause. Let me go get a glizzy right
Mind
quick,
your business,
bro.
nigga.
Oh, man.
Listen.
Look, you got a little glizz juice.
Now, listen. All right. I'm a first-time artist. I just decided yesterday that I got bars, and I'm nice as shit. What is the top 3 most important advice you're going to give me as a starting artist?
I think the most important thing, is figuring out why you want to be an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second most important thing is to do your history. I think you should go back. He just continues to munch on the glizzy. Like, it's so distracting. Like,
Come on, bro. Come on.
figure out the history of the genre you want to be in. You know what I mean? If you are a rap artist, do your history on rap. Pop, do your history on pop. And I think the third most important thing is to be patient.
Right, elaborate on that. Elaborate on being patient.
Because when you're first starting off, you have to understand that you ain't going to get to your destination overnight. You know what I mean? I think it's real important that we be patient with ourselves and trust the process. Be confident in yourself during the whole entire journey. But I think it's really important that you be patient. Work with your followers. You know what I mean? All that. We'll get into it.
Okay. I like that. I think those are... Excuse me. This is very trifling to me. I apologize.
Excuse him while he digests the glizzy.
Pause, bro.
Ain't no pause. This is what you're doing.
When
You pause.
When
Pause,
did
you
food,
pause.
When did food become gay?
No, you knew what glizzies was before you put it in your mouth.
Bro, I just thought I was eating a hot dog like the old times back when everything was heterosexual.
Glizzy gladiator. There's no way around it. You know what you
Back
did.
when you can cook up a hot dog and just
you know
munch
what you
at your
did.
leisure.
You know what you did.
Niggas can't eat hot dogs, bananas, popsicles.
I want you to know right now, no one in the comment section is agreeing with you. No one is going to agree with you. Yeah, it's okay. Eat the glizzy. Who's saying that? So sauce up the glizzy and eat it. No one's saying that. Munch on it.
I will pay whoever can convince me that they've never eaten a hot dog in their life. Niggas probably ate the jumbo hot dogs with extra beef.
It's how you eat it.
The fat quarter pounder joints.
It's how you eat it. Y'all saw how you eat it.
I took a little nibble of it each time. Nigga want me to bite the hot dog straight down the middle?
Nah, you rip it up. That's how you eat the hot dog.
I think that's more gay.
Nah, you shake it up like dice. You rip your little part off.
What am I shaking up? The buns and the glizzy?
You shaking off the fact that you eating the glizzy.
So I'm supposed to shake off the glizzy?
Yeah, you gotta shake off the glizz. You know what I mean? You can't just.
You interrupting our segment.
All right.
With your.
What are your 3 most important things you think?
For me, I think the 3 most important things for an artist. And I want to tell you that I thought those were 3 really good important things because I wish somebody would explain that to me when I started rapping, right? So I think that the 3 most important things, well, for starters, is to identify your core fan base first. Before you even put a song out, I think you should identify your core fan base first. Whether that's your brothers and sisters, your mom, you got 4 friends, those 4 friends, right? So that way, when you do decide, hey, I went to the studio, I recorded this song, you have something to show them, like, this is me, right? And then you can get, if they are your closest friends, your parent, your siblings, they will tell you the truth. I think this can be fixed. I think and it will help you. I think that is the most important step. Now, the second step, I think your name is really important. I think that you should establish a good name for yourself because branding is so important nowadays.
Yeah.
Like having something that people can stick with and can remember you by. Like I think that's really important. I'm on my 5th name.
I've seen a lot. Hold on. Let's do TSK.
TSK. No, that wasn't even the first one.
The Soul Kid. What was the first one? Wait. The General.
X-Ace the General.
X-Ace the General.
X-Ace. At first it was just X-Ace. X-Ace.
X-Ace the General. Fresher than a dinner roll.
I hit it one of them other niggas doing intervals. I think I was a virgin when I wrote that too.
Oh my goodness.
Cat.
All right. It was okay. So then after that it was TXK Xavier.
It was X-Ace. No, it was all right. So it was X-Ace. It was X-Ace the General, and then it was just Xavier, and then I shortened it to Zave, and then I went TSK Xavier.
The Soul Kid.
The Soul Kid.
I remember all those names. I remember all those transitions. I think TSK is where you were at when you went to Shot Down Drugs.
That's where I was at when I was at Shot Down Drugs. I dropped 10 squared as TSK Xavier. And then I went to, and then after I dropped 10 squared, that's when I transitioned to Culture. I think that was back in like 2018 when I transitioned to Culture, and 2018, and I just been Culture ever since. But I think that it's important. Like, you can avoid all of, like, I was confusing everybody. Now you can avoid all of that because branding is so important. Having something people can recognize is so important. Like, for example, like Pepsi. When you see that circle with the red and the blue at the bottom, it don't even have to have a name, but you know it's Pepsi.
Right.
Like, even who can I think of? Like, what artist has logos?
Wu-Tang.
Exactly, Wu-Tang. When you see that that yellow bat, is that what it is? A bat, right?
Is it a bat?
Is it a bat? It's definitely a bat, bro.
Lee gave me the answer. He said Wu-Tang. So I'm looking at him like, is it a bat? Is it a bat?
So you didn't know, is what you said.
I didn't know, but it didn't pop in my head. I didn't know it was the yellow, John.
But yeah, Wu-Tang. When you see that bat, you know it's Wu-Tang. Branding yourself is so important. Because that's essentially how you're gonna market yourself. That's essentially, like, how you become who you are. And it's also important because once you are branded and once you have established that this is who I am, it's so hard. People still call 2 Chainz Titty Boy. You feel me?
Who called 2 Chainz Titty Boy?
Everybody. Well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but you've heard of the name Titty Boy, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't see that off of an interview or nothing like that. Like, I've heard people refer to 2 Chainz as Titty Boy before.
Or
yeah.
I did too, actually.
But that's also because I've always hung around the older crowd. Okay. I've never really hung around anybody my age or younger. So, of course I would,
Yeah. Now you say that though, I do. I think I have heard someone say Titty Boy before.
Yeah, and I think that my third most important one is to be confident and have confidence in yourself and just know who you are as an artist and know that this is what you want. Know that this is what you're going to do. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you.
At all. I've told that to many of the artists who used to come down and record with me.
Yeah.
It's facts.
It's like if I show you my song and you look at me and I look at you, and you look at me, I look at you, and you're like, well, what do you think? I'm like, well, what you think? It's a song. Yeah, you're right.
It's a song.
And then I go scurry along. You're like, that guy is serious.
Yeah. Having working with an artist who didn't have that mindset, like they'll be in the middle of recording, I'll just stop it and then look at me like, why you stop the music? And I tell them like, bro, do you even believe in your music? You know what I mean?
Like this?
Like, do you even like this? Like, you not sounding like it. And then the moment I told them, like, if you don't believe in your music, nobody will. You can see that difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're recording better. You know what I mean? The sessions go by way faster because they can get it done in a couple takes. You know, because they believe in themselves a little bit more.
For sure. I mean? You can even hear it. Like, you can hear when somebody just sounds like they're reading.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, if I was to write a song, like, it's like, yo, say that shit with your chest. Do you even like that song?
Facts, like
what the hell? All right, let's get into the next one, bro, and I'll let you take this one away.
Let's do the 1,000 hour theory, 10,000 hour theory.
Okay, what's that, bro? Break it down to me.
10,000 hour theory is when you put in your 10,000 hours. You know what I mean? You take every gig, you're making a song every day. You know what I mean? Or at least a verse. You know your destination. Right. You know where you are and you know where you need to be. So it's the number one thing on your mind. You get up, you're thinking about music. You write a verse. You're constantly working on your craft, you know what I mean? And that's the 10,000 hour theory. Just constantly working, putting in your hours, working, grinding.
That's fire. Definitely since cause when I heard Ed Sheeran talk about it, one of the important things that he said was to write a song a day, 2 songs a day, 5 songs a day. And the analogy he gave for it was it being like a leaky faucet. Or not a leaky faucet, a dirty faucet. So when you first turn that water on, you're going to get shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that nasty, muddy water, right? And that can be you first getting those songs out, getting all those songs out. Now, when you're making all this music, you might have a lot of trash songs. But eventually, as that water comes out and it flows, you get clear water. So it's like if you continuously work your creatives and let your creative juices take over and stuff like that, you will have hit songs eventually. Because nobody brags about their very first song they ever wrote.
Ever.
I damn sure don't.
Ever.
But as I kept pushing my craft and kept going, things got better. And like, you know, and eventually you make songs that a lot of people like.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, facts. I thought that was a really good way to put it when I heard it myself. So
Big ups to Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
All hits, no misses.
yeah, facts. Ed Sheeran is definitely that guy. I feel like we don't like in our community we don't praise him enough, but I feel like
When he got, you know, a couple songs that I don't thinking out loud. That's Ed Sheeran, right?
baby, well, we loving you. When love and mistake. I don't think that was the tempo of
That wasn't
the song. No. You definitely just blue-faced that song. You went
do
all the way
that
off
nigga do
beat.
me off beat.
You went all the way off beat. I think that he's definitely Ed Sheeran is definitely that guy, and I would encourage a lot of artists to just go and watch his interviews specifically because he gives a lot of helpful advice and helpful tips and being an artist, right? So let's talk about albums, bro, because I feel like every time somebody first starts off, they immediately, I want to write an album. I'm dropping an album.
Yo, you know what? That's so annoying.
It is. Like, bro, you don't even have a single out. What do you mean you're dropping an
That's
album?
so annoying.
You didn't know, but I haven't heard one song from you. How do you expect me to sit through 9 songs? Like,
We're not talking about this, but one thing I also hate is niggas not knowing a difference between a producer and an engineer.
and
Like,
that,
you'll engineer somebody's song and be like, yo, my producer is nice. I'm like, bro, you gonna get me sued. Like, stop. You know what
Word.
I mean? But,
Word.
yeah,
Word.
bro.
Word.
But, yeah, you want to talk about the difference between an album and a mixtape?
Yes. All right. So the difference. All right. So when we talk albums, the first thing is identifying and distinguishing the difference between an album and a mixtape. Because you'll have a guy with 17 songs, right? All the beats got tags on them. What's some of my favorite tags?
Yo, Pierre, you on?
Yo, Pierre. Or you got why am I drawing a blank? And all I do is sit and listen to beats all day. You got Sagi Mora. You got all the hot ass YouTube producers, right?
Purchase your track today.
That's the one.
Oh my goodness.
That's the one. Purchase your track
And you
today.
still rapped on that beat and you had the nerve to put it out? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they'll have all these tagged beats that they have no rights to, and first of all, that is a mixtape.
It's a mixtape that you should not be selling.
It is a mixtape.
It's very free.
A mixtape is, okay, boom. You have a mix of different styles and different genres and stuff like that. You, like, when it comes to beats and stuff, you don't particularly, you're basically, a mixtape is basically like a fun joint, like something that you're literally just like, it's like lyrical practice, in my opinion. And because, you know, like I said earlier, like Lil Wayne was my favorite artist, and he's literally considered the mixtape king. So me listening to all of his mixtapes versus listening to his albums, immediately to me, it was a clear difference. Like, okay, on this mixtape, you're going off of everybody else's beat. And when it comes to this album, there's no other beat you're going to find off of this album. I mean, you might find a few samples and stuff like that, but there's no other beat you'll find off of this album. So I feel like that's the first thing artists need to take in consideration when they say, I'm about to drop an album.
Do you own the beats?
Do you own the beat?
If no,
it's not an album.
not an
Immediately
album.
right there, it's not an album. If you have absolutely no rights to any beats on that project, it's not an
some
album.
producers leave their tag on, like Pierre.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
if your beat is tagged, you can buy a beat and the tag still be on it. So you're good. But if you did not buy your beat,
or lease the beat, like you have to have some type of paperwork for
and
it.
you don't, it's not an album. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. You gotta have some type of paperwork for it. Another thing is the just the production period. So let's take whether you own the beats or not out of the equation. Your album has to be cohesive, right? A mixtape, you don't really, it can be kind of everywhere because it's a mixtape. It's a mix of different styles you're trying
It's
out.
really no structure.
Yeah, it's really no, but when you have an album, you start off with the intro. Let's say your intro is like crazy as hell, and then your next song is a slow song, and then the song after that is a trap song, and the song after that is like an R&B song, and then the song after that is not an album. That's not an album.
Unless your stories kind of line up that way.
Yeah.
Like with 2014 Forest Hills Drive,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got January 28th.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Adolescence. Those are two different kind of like vibes. But like it's a story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's a story that you can identify with easily. Like it's like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, like you as a baby,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, as a teenager, you know what I mean, wet dreams, and you know what I mean, and that's how it happens.
Yeah, and it makes sense, right? So another thing is, like, so with these albums, I want and this is something I'm about to say something very debatable, and it's literally my opinion.
I like debates.
It's my opinion, and you know, feel free to give your opinion. I feel like times have changed, and I feel like if you don't have the following, you are not able to put out a 15, 16, 17, 20 track album. I feel like in today's society,
That's very unnecessary, period.
and in today's society, I feel like the listeners, like the actual listeners, are very fickle and their attention spans are short. That's why songs have gotten shorter.
Yeah.
Albums have gotten shorter.
Who's putting out an album with more than 21 tracks?
I did. It wasn't an album, it was a mixtape, and it broke my heart. I thought every track was fire.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't get past 5.
Oh man,
It was Stain the Earth.
I remember Staying at Earth.
Stain the Earth had 21 songs on it. But it taught me a very valuable lesson that I didn't have the fam. I probably could drop it now and get at least
That's what I was saying.
a
Like
good 100 people to get through the album. But even that's not enough. Like, you feel me? For all the time and
Yeah.
effort that goes into putting a project together.
I think it's really, really like wasteful to be an unknown artist and put out 21 songs on an album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really, you didn't have to do that. No one's gonna hear all those songs. It's more important if you you can cough, bro.
God damn.
You had to blast you though.
All right, I'm back.
Woo! I think it's really important. Like Jordan Lucas is on something. You know what I mean? Where like he'll put out one song like every like 2 weeks, and then once he put out every song of the album drop. Or the album will drop, and then he'll release a music video every like 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
The only thing I kind of didn't like about that, I felt like the album then became kind of redundant.
The Evolution, I feel like it was weird once he did it the second time. When I noticed, like, all right, he's gonna put out a song like every 2 weeks. I think it was weird with Evolution because the album had already dropped. You know what I mean? But with ADHD, I didn't even know those songs were on ADHD. I'm just like, yo, this guy's pumping out songs. And then, boom, the album come out. And then when he put the album out, every song already has well over 1 million views.
He did the same thing with 508, I think.
Nah.
Nah, he definitely did that with 5. He put at least like 3 songs off 508 out first. Because he did a little
He didn't do the
skit.
whole album.
No, I said he put like 3 songs off 508
Oh, okay. I'm talking
out.
about him putting out the whole entire album.
Yeah, I think that's redundant. Like, I don't think that's... Because it's like, why would I listen to your album? You already put them all out.
I think it's to get a head start on numbers.
And then to release the album with the same exact songs you already released. I feel like that only works with, like, Chance the Rapper did that when Juice was only a mixtape. And then he went and dropped Juice as an album.
Because he cleared the samples.
Because he cleared the samples and he could put them on Apple Music and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
then, and there was space in between them. During that era, you could only get, like, you could only get it Acid Rap on Spinrilla, Dat Piff, SoundCloud maybe, YouTube maybe. Now that all platforms is available, you can get that on all platforms. So like the streaming money was there for him. That was a crazy opportunity. That was like a fucking what year difference? 4 or 5 year difference.
Yeah.
But to put every song out of a single and then drop the album.
But there's Joyner Lucas though. He's a GOAT. Like, he puts out a music video. That joint has well over 1 million views.
I feel like the word GOAT is used way too loosely.
You don't think Joyner Lucas is one of the greatest storytellers of all time?
I think that's opinionated.
Joyner Lucas is one of the greatest storytellers of all time.
And that's your opinion, bro. I respect it.
Who do you think is the greatest storyteller of all time?
The greatest storyteller of all time? J. Cole.
I don't believe that. I love J. Cole. You know,
I don't think Joyner Lucas is better than him.
I don't think Joyner Lucas is better than J. Cole, but I think as far as storytelling,
I'm not taking nothing away from
Cole,
him.
it's like
he's a great storyteller, but to say he's the greatest storyteller of all time?
I think so. Because you can actually, like, with J. Cole, when he's telling a story, sometimes I need some type of image to follow along, or I have to Google, you know, what does this mean? What is this talking about? With Joyner Lucas, it's straight to the point. Woke up this morning, my day was worse than I prayed for. You know, down in the 8th floor. You know what I mean? He's really telling you, like, it's like a movie, but in a song.
Mir Fontaine is a good storyteller, too.
He is. I like Mir Fontaine.
Mir Fontaine is up there with Joyner Lucas. As far as storytelling, Mir Fontaine is up there with Joyner Lucas.
But the thing is, Mir Fontaine isn't consistent.
As far as what?
As far as storytelling.
What do you mean? He tells a story in every project he drops. There's a story in every project
But he doesn't tell the story in the same way. Like, Joyner Lucas is like, he's telling a story, he's telling a story, he's telling a story, and telling a story. And you get it. Easy. Is no complication in figuring out what he's talking about. But with Mir Fontaine, you got Macaroni Tony, and then you got Melody Monster. Melody Monster, what's he talking about? What's the story there?
You didn't hear the album?
I didn't hear the album, but
they've all been pretty much been the same story about, you know, a poor kid coming from Camden.
I heard the song called J. Cole on Melody Monster.
Yeah.
And I just did not. Well, I did notice that there's a skit right after that. There's a skit after that. But this storytelling is not the same. When I heard called J. Cole on there,
Did you know that Mir Fontaine put out a whole project called He's So Crazy, and he literally just like recreates episodes of Martin in his songs, but he like twists it to where like secretly Pam is in love with Martin, and like, but he's still Jenny best friend and stuff like that.
I heard about that.
That shit was fire. In my opinion, like that was like genius.
But okay, cool. 508. Is 508 not the greatest storytelling album of all time?
In my opinion, no. I think it's fire. I listen to 508 every day when it dropped for like a year straight.
Ross Cappuccino. We can go by storytelling song by storytelling song by storytelling.
We're
song.
getting lost in conversation.
We are.
We're gonna pick back up. It's not one that I'm gonna let go of.
Write down in the comment section who is the greatest storyteller artist of a rapper of all time.
Yeah, do that. In the comment section, who's the greatest storyteller artist of all time? Let's talk about song structure. Cause like I feel like you can be one of the best rappers alive, but if you can't make a song, like you're gonna grow old fast. Like you might as well battle rap. Like I feel like it's important to have songs. Like and honestly nowadays it's not even hard to write a song. Literally, hook verse hook, get up out of there.
Yeah, especially with this new software. What's that thing? You know, Lander. I don't know what it is.
Lander is.
I forgot what it is, but like you type in a word and it gives you a sentence.
No, that's not Lander.
I saw Devon Terrell perform. Promoting it.
Yeah, I saw. He was like, it's literally just like that guy in the studio, and you're like, hey, bro, what's that word?
Yeah,
I think it's so stupid, but like, yeah, like song and one thing like that I've noticed, like even when I'm at shows and I'm watching people perform and shit, bro, your song is entirely too long.
Yes, 2 minutes 30 seconds.
2 minutes 30 seconds. Get up out of there. Get up out.
There's no reason for a song to be 5 minutes anymore.
Unless you have to be able to capture my attention.
Yeah.
If you got me tuned, listen, if you got me tuned in after the 2 minute 30 seconds mark, you got me for however much longer you need me. And that was my big thing. Like, Cause I was that bold. Listen, hook, verse, bridge, hook.
Oh my goodness! You know what? Even me,
I was that bold. Like
when I
4.5 minute songs.
When even if you look up beats now, the beats are about
2.5 minutes,
2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. When I started making up my beats used to be like 5 and 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even producers learn we have to cut the beats down. You know what I mean? And artists, please don't make no 12 minutes long. We don't want that anymore. You know what I mean?
Time.
Gospel songs ain't even 8 minutes no more.
All right, so we're gonna get into our next segment, and y'all know this is my favorite segment because I love promoting up and coming artists.
Yes, Sirski.
I love listening to new music. I love finding a nigga that's fire and putting other niggas on to him. So we're gonna get into our segment, SoundCloud Slept On. Woo! Now I'm gonna tell y'all, we struggled so much this week trying to find like some fire music to give y'all on SoundCloud. So listen, if y'all are watching this and you know some fire music on SoundCloud that you think I haven't heard, send it to me. Follow me on Instagram, Culture OV Hip Hop. Send it to me or send it to him. Our @ names are right here. And we're going to check them Jones out. And we'll shout you out for sending it to us. Because this week we really struggled. Like,
We got our song today, like a second ago.
Yeah, and this song right here is fire though, bro. I actually got the merch on for this song. You feel me? Plenty. I don't need a fraction, bitch. I need plenty. And this song is by my guy King Leaf and Cammo Green.
Get.
Talk y'all shit.
I don't need a fraction,
Bitch, I need plenty.
Bass bump.
Knock you out your figure.
I just had an off day
Chasing with some Remy.
Copped a new burner cause it's getting a little brisk. Bitch got me charged,
I ain't taking off the Jimmy.
Kicked her out the damn spot, let her friends
Stay with me.
Gotta keep a blicky, situations get sticky.
Yeah,
Hollow
shout out
tips
Lee.
Make your ass scream like Ricky.
And he actually just started rapping. He really a camera guy. He fired behind the camera.
You said it's his first song?
If a nigga don't tip me,
I think it's his first. Yeah, his first song.
You cannot get a swiggy. Here, little baby, wipe his nose, need a little baby. I'm a real nigga, you can go ahead and ask Ripley. On the south side, right across the river from Philly. Nigga try to be a hero, he got done up by a villain. I just popped me an E shit, got me sticking. I don't need a fraction, bitch, I need plenty.
Baseball, knock you out your
figure. I just had an off day
chasing with some Remy.
Copped a new burner cause it's getting a little brisky. Bitch got me charged,
I ain't taking off the Jimmy. Kick her out the damn spot, let her friends stay with me.
Gotta keep a blicky situation,
That's
get sticky. Hollow tips make your ass scream like Ricky.
I need plenty plates and plenty planners cause I go nuts. I was penny pinching, penny proud, but now I'm grown up. Me and Leaf took tricks all out the country, blowing donuts. Ooh, they say that we all cabrones that got corona. Eyes open wide, I'm high as kites, but now I'm zoning. She keep telling me, take off the Jimmy, I ain't going. I say, what's up with your friend? She looking, say I'm bugging. Well, just ask her if she tell you
think, bro?
that
Is it
fucking
fire,
it ain't
right?
nothing. When I pop up in the party, tend to feel like David Ruffin. I start busting off the drugs, but still they love them. I make loving. Liquor cup to chase my problems, that's my brothers if I got them. Keep the game and double back around the corner.
Nah, this Cammo.
Blitzy blitz the scene and shit is curtain. Studio got
Fuego.
dirty carpets in and out. We put in working off the easy. I'm fucking up the function in my Birkin. I don't chase the envy or the hate, but it's gon' come for certain.
I don't need a fraction,
Bitch, I need plenty. Baseball, knock you out your figgy. I just had an off day chasing with some Remy.
Copped a new burner cause it's getting a little brisky. Bitch got me charged, I ain't taking off the Jimmy. Kicked her out the damn spot, let her friends stay with me. Gotta keep a blicky, situations get sticky. Hollow tips make your ass scream like
Ricky! Yeah! Shout out to them. Shout out to Cammo. OU_Cammo. And shout out to Leaf, King.Leaf on Instagram, man. Those are some real genuine dudes. Like, they fired. I think like they got it. And they from Jersey, of course, you feel me? We gotta hold it down for the home state. They from Camden. They come out Camden, Pensauken area. I think they fire, bro. What you think about the song?
Bro, Fuego, bro. Fuego. The hook was real catchy.
I don't need a fraction, bitch, I need plenty. What? Hey, yo, one thing that I liked about the song so much, that's your move, bro.
That's my.
Bro, you gets no skins.
He said, sometimes I just feel it. You remember that?
Yeah, on Martin. Yo, what I was about to say, the beat is catchy as hell. Like,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons why I thought it was so catchy is because, you know, I really like have, that's how I started. Like, I have a thing for boom bap beats. So like, when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, ain't no trap hats in it. Like, that shit fire. Like, it's really like
real simple. At least space for the words, for the lyrics.
facts. And for a first song, like, I think that was fire, yo.
Yeah.
I think that was fire. But listen. If you got this far in the podcast, I love you and I love your mama for having you as always.
Thank you guys for tuning in for real. We love your mamas and your baby mamas and all that.
We love the baby mamas too.
We love them all.
You love the baby moms. Hey, listen, if your baby mom been loved on, hit him up. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Peace.